Hi, it's Joyce, the Energy Lady. You know, I live in the desert. I live in Arizona, and it's really, really hot right now. In the hundreds. I don't know. Once it gets past 101, 102, 115, 112, it's like, it's just hot, right? And people ask me all the time, what do you do in the summer? I say, well, we kind of do what you do in the winter where you live. We just stay in the house. We just stay in our air-conditioned offices. But also plants start to shrivel up and die if they don't get water. And we were out of town for a few days last week and came back, and our tomato plants were looking pretty sad. And it just reminded me of the importance of water and the importance of drinking water and hydrating ourselves. And you know, when I'm working with somebody and I do some muscle testing work, I test them to see if they're grounded, and I test them to see if they're hydrated. And the reason for that is because energy flows, and it flows better when we're hydrated. So it's really important to stay hydrated, and it's really important to keep your body hydrated so that the energy will flow. And I was reminded that when I saw our poor little tomato plants. The first thing I jumped out of the car was I grabbed the hose and started watering them, because all I could think of is that's what I feel like sometimes when I need a drink so badly. Just give me a drink. And so tip for the day is, I don't care where you live, whether you're in the desert or not, but stay hydrated. Please always have water with you, on you, wherever you go. Be drinking your water. I know there's a lot of hydration packets people add to their water. I have found it's just as hydrating to do a little squeeze of lemon and a shake of salt, and that'll make my hydrating water. So do that if you want, if you don't want to get those hydration packets, but it's just important to keep the water flowing. I have had multiple experiences where I have not had water and I kind of go into a panic. And so I make sure no matter where I go, I keep water with me. So that's the tip for the day. Please stay hydrated no matter where you're at, what you're doing. I don't care if you're jogging, if you're sitting in an office all day, you just keep that water coming and keep the energy flowing. You know what the importance of having the energy flow is, because it's not getting stuck. It's not stagnating, and it's not dirty. You want to keep hydration so that you're not have that dirty energy just cultivating or growing around you. So I'm using a lot of hand movements you don't see. So anyway, so keep hydrated, get that water going. If this is nothing else but a reminder to you to start drinking more water, then do it. Okay, have a great time. Have a great day.